Hello friends, my name is Real Emile and welcome back once again to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic. This time, well, I realised I've done over 20 episodes of this series now and we have not once had a keycar, so I figured I would go ahead and remedy that, and what better way to remedy that than with Japan's best-selling wardrobe. This is the Suzuki Wagon R's, and to add more R's to the mix, this was requested by Rhino GT4. It has four-wheel drive, 184 horsepower, 731 kilograms of weight, weighs the same as the Demio, actually, come to think of it, and has a decent amount of torque compared to the amount of power it has. Also, I just noticed it has two doors on one side and one door on the other side. That makes it look very stupid, although it already looks very stupid because it's a wardrobe. Anyways, of course, as usual, it is going to have 6 laps to take on the Motorsports Land track and set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader, a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 5 RS, that's at a time of a 29.490, is probably stuffing its face and laughing at the Suzuki because, yeah, this is not going to get up there, but it could, it won't shock us all and set a time that quickly, but, you know, I hope it does alright. It is four-wheel drive, of course, which is good. Four-wheel drive traction is nice. And it is the lowest class car in this set. It's the only B-class car I have on offer. Even the MG wasn't that bad, but nevertheless, of course, as you'd expect from a key car in this game with super soft tyres, it does appear to be handling pretty nicely. As we said, a 34.120 on that first flying lap. Basically, like with the Subaru 360, I guess that's a key car of sorts, but not a real one, in the sense that it's not like a modern-ish key car. In the whole, like, when you're driving the cars this slow, it's essentially all about mistakes minimalization. With the faster cars, you can sort of get away with one or two cock-ups because the cars are so damn fast, they'll usually pull their way out of it. With like little cars like these, not so much. Gearbox is pretty nice on this, I will say that much. A 33.206 as well. Actually isn't a bad time. I certainly was not expecting the Wagon RRR to be that quick, but there you go. Anyways, as I try to do my mistake minimalization by revving the nuts off it in second gear. Do remind me to change gear. I do need a reminder occasionally. Yeah, this lap's a bit of a dunce, but hopefully the next lap can go pretty well. It's actually quite quick as well for what it is. I just realised it's actually going over 100 kilometers an hour down the straight, which I don't think the 360 managed that. I don't even think the MX-5 was particularly quick either, so yeah, the Wagon R actually isn't that bad. It's a pretty nifty little thing. I love the handling. It's so lovely to drive. Most of these small cars in the game, if you haven't tried them already, front-wheel drive cars in this game are about as lovely a handling car as you're going to get. Stick super softs on them, you know, whether it be a car the size of this one, or like your Toyota Yaris's, or Vitz's, I should say, for our international viewers. And, you know, even like the Fiat Cinquecento is a really rather excellent handling car when you stick the super softs on it. 32.927 was what we got last time round, which is actually a really very, very good time. A lot quicker than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting this car to get into the 32s, but apparently it can do. I don't really think there's much more pace to come off this vehicle, though, to be honest with you, as we head into the final lap. Yeah, I think we've about reached this car's peak, no pun intended. So, oh well, ooh, actually, that being said, was a better line through sector number 1. It's only 1 second behind the 3000 GT, or 1.5 seconds behind the 3000 GT around that first sector, which is interesting to say the least. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to go quicker on this lap. Maybe if I can pull into this last corner and do some epicness, and no. Okay, a 32.927 certainly is nothing to be ashamed of, though, for the Wagon. Did better than I was expecting. Really did better than I was expecting. Yeah, surprisingly good is the wardrobe. Anyways, that is that. Ooh, apparently the lap time breakdowns all over the place. Yeah, you could probably go quicker. You could probably get a 32.7 maybe out the Wagon R if you tried hard enough, but nevertheless, let's go see where it appears on our leaderboard. On to the time then, and the Suzuki Wagon Many R's goes into 16th place with a 32.927, just beating a Ford Mustang GT, which is kind of amusing, and the Aston Martin DB7 just loses out on the Nissan 200SX, but a pretty good performance from that vehicle. Anyways, friends, I want to thank you all very much for watching this episode of the Hot Lap Classic. As always, if you have cars you'd like to request for the series, you can do so down below in the comment section. Alternatively, if you go into the description, you can see what cars other people have been requesting, as well as make a more informed choice as to what you're wanting to request. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a farewell.